wearing a simple dress tonight, and I'm wearing a necklace that I made. I describe it as a scarf necklace. So it's just draped around my neck, and I simply do simple interlocks, and it's time to go. So welcome to the kitchen. It is my privilege that you have chosen to join me this evening. It is approximately 8 p.m. I am going to be making a lemon chocolate marble cake. Alright, it's going to be a sponge cake that is marbled. So come along for the journey. Thank you for the support you have given to me throughout this year. It is truly appreciated. I do not take your acts of demonstrations of love for granted. I don't know how much time you would have liked my videos. Out of all the videos I've posted, how many times you have commented or said hi. Alright, thanks for all the WhatsApp messages that come to me. That gives me encouragement to keep going. Thanks for my subscribers from Trinidad and Tobago. You remain the top group of supporters based on my YouTube analytics. Thank you for the United States. You are number 2, and you have shown me extraordinary love. Alright, from helping me to get my supplies from the US, for example, my GoPro, I have new lighting equipment, my selfie stick, and just helping me to get those equipment at a more reduced cost. In other words, with reduced shipping and all of that, it is such a heartwarming privilege to have you all in my life, and that you continue to support me through it all. Alright, so welcome to the kitchen. Welcome back to the DKC kitchen. Guys, welcome back to yours truly, DKC. It's me yet again filming another amazing video on the island of Tobago. Guys, welcome to my kitchen. Today we are making lemon chocolate sponge marble cake, or marbled sponge cake. Alright, from scratch. I have tried to speed up the process by weighing out and measuring all of my ingredients, and I followed Cooking with Ria's ingredient list on YouTube. But guys, I am challenging myself to follow the method that my mother taught me. So I followed Cooking with Ria's ingredient list, but I'm using my mother's method. And I'm just going by memory here. Alright, so guys, I want to welcome you along to yet another amazing cooking video. Come along, alright, and enjoy with me. Yes guys, so the first thing I'm going to do is to sift my flour. I'll be using 2 cups of baker's flour. 2 cups of baker's flour. Which will be sifted. The first thing I'm going to do is put on my butter and sugar to mix in the cake mixer. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to combine my dry ingredients. I'm going to ensure that I sift the flour, which is one of the steps that I never felt made sense. Alright? I felt as though you would sift the flour in case there is something in the flour, but to me there is nothing in the flour. But today I learned, which I think is what my mother was trying to tell me all along, is when you sift the flour is much lighter. Alright? And especially when you're adding the flour now to your mixture, it doesn't now cause the sponginess to be compromised. So I'm going to be adding the butter and sugar to the mixing bowl, and then I'm going to be sifting my flour. So these are my ingredients. Here they are. So they are 4 large eggs, 2 cups of flour, 1 cup of sugar, 3/4 cups of evaporated milk, 2 sticks of butter, salt to taste, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 2 teaspoons of cinnamon or spice, cocoa powder for my chocolate addition, brown food coloring to bring out that vibrant brown color, and all the equipment that I need, my mixing bowl, my strainer, my cake mixer, extra containers, and everything is close by. So guys, let's do this. I'm following my mother's method. Right, I'm adding my mixing bowl. I'm adding guys, this is a cake mixer where the base does not rotate automatically. All right, but it is still better than having to turn it for yourself. Okay. All right, so we are going to be adding 2 sticks of butter. 2 sticks of butter. This butter should be at room temperature. Okay, so that's 1. I'll be keeping this to be used later. Stay tuned to see what they'll be used for. I will try to not be messy. You know, when you're not accustomed doing cooking videos. Alright, so I'll keep these 2 for use later. My garbage is there. And I'll be adding the sugar, which will be 1 cup of sugar. Nice. I'll be adding all my stuff there. Right? So while this is mixing, and the intention is to mix the butter until it is light. It is much lighter in color, and the sugar is completely dissolved. All right, so let's go. So you notice that because of my quantity, it's not working. So what I'll have to do now is just pull you all back. I'll have to pause this. And I'll have to use my other option, which is to remove cake mixer from the base. guys, baking is a lot of patience. You wouldn't believe my hand hurting me. There is no people who are not accustomed baking. Guys, YouTube is really challenging me to do things that I think I would hardly likely have done. Yeah. Thanks for your support, for your love. I'm happy you enjoy my videos. Very buttery, the sugar hasn't disintegrated, but I'll just pause for a moment to sift my flour while my hands are resting. So it's 2 cups of flour, I'm telling you all guys, my mother and I never saw eye to eye with this step here. I just used to think my mommy was too old-fashioned. But you know, young people, so you're supposed to sift this several times. I'm just going to be doing it the easier way. By just scooping back up some in the sifter. You know, young people, I'm getting out of the young zone, but we just always look to do things the easiest way. All right, Donnelly, let me get a spoon and stop being ridiculous. Stop being ridiculous, child. Stop being ridiculous. So this will be my last sifting. My mother would have been proud of me. She might have actually shake her head. Oh Lord, I had to laugh at her. She used to say, teeth, no laugh, good thing, eh? She used to say, why are you laughing? Oh Lord, guys. So that is my sifted flour. Guys, my sifted flour looks so light and nice. Look at that. Look at that. Sifted flour. Let me take out this spoon. Look at that sifted flour. Light and nice. Light and nice. Right, so yes, mommy girl, yes, mommy. Oh gosh. Is that there laughing or you're crying, right? Alright, so let's start there. Right, so my flour is sifted. So the flour, I would be taking out about a spoon, about a spoonful. I'm gonna add it to this bowl because my mother would normally add her baking powder to a small amount of flour. Alright. So she will add the baking powder to a small amount of flour. I think I'm gonna do the same with the spice. Mommy never used to put spice in her cake, guys. That one there is from Cooking with Ria. But we are trying it. Cooking with Ria's way. I'm gonna add the Himalayan salt to the butter because I think that just makes sense, okay? Okay, I think that's enough. My mother never used to put salt in cake. So, I tell you, it's a mix of the two methods. All right, so let's get back to right. So we're pausing again to rest the hands. Now we are going to be cracking our eggs and removing the fresh of the eggs, just as I have been taught. So what my mother taught me was that I should crack one egg at a time. I have to get my egg cracking apparatus. Right. So we are cracking one egg at a time. So first egg. Alright. And to that, I'll be removing this white. Oh, don't come out. Right. So I'll be removing that. Right. This egg is good. So we would add it to a container. Right. Now, young people would just want to crack the egg in that dish. But if our egg comes out spoiled, then we're going to have problems. Okay. Where is the white of this egg? Right here. Ooh. Right. So we're adding it again. We're supposed to use large eggs. These eggs are quite small, so I may end up getting another one. I don't know, when I was young, you used to see that white of the egg so clear. I don't know if it is my vision or just that the egg whites are not as obvious anymore. And I believe it's more the latter. So we almost finished with the butter. The eggs are ready to be beaten. So to this, I'm going to be adding the rind of the lemon, and I'm doing it just the way my mother used to do it. So she would peel too short. Ooh, the lemon smells so good. You're peeling it like this, right? And add it. The point is they're coming out after. We have to take them out after. So it's 2 pieces of the lemon. We're gonna beat it until it's very light. Have to find. So that's one. So we have 2 pieces. This is what my mom would do. Alright, so we remove them. I'm going to make one last. Great. Great, so our egg is ready. Our egg is ready, light and fluffy. All right, so we need to start working with this very quickly. Right. So now we have our butter, which is completely, the sugar has been completely dissolved. We have our eggs, we have our flour. So now what we're going to be doing is incorporating the rest of ingredients, all right, including milk. We are doing it in phases. 2 things we don't want to do. We don't want to add all the dry ingredients to compromise all the work we have done. I think you should be able to get enough for 3 pans. Okay, so we have some butter trying to escape. I wonder which side is supposed to be up. Quickly. Dust these pans. And my mom used to tap tap. I think everybody does do this, but this is okay. So it's a light flour. This has too much butter on this spot. So we have, so the oven is preheating, and we have our pans. So now let me just wash my hands. So the first thing I need to do, remember we are making lemon chocolate marble cake, okay? Right. So we're adding a small bowl to remove a small portion of the batter, the cake batter. To that batter we would add chocolate powder and because of that, or brown food coloring, right, I have just a little bit of the milk remaining, balance, so that it has a stronger, and I will add a little bit of the vanilla essence. To add a little so we want a rich chocolate taste. So we are once we have that chocolate taste, we're going to go ahead and add some coloring to help us to ensure we have that very dark chocolate color. Oh, I am so messy. Adding a few drops of the chocolate brown. Oh, that will give us some liquid there as well, which we appreciate. So we have our pan. And yet again, I lost footage of this part of the video where the cakes the cake batter was put into the dusted pans. All right, so that happened, and now we're gonna have a finished product. Guys, look at that. So yes, guys, our cake is out. Our cake is out of the oven. Look at this. Look at this. Guys, look at that. Look at that yummy cake, guys. Look at that. Wow. Absolutely gorgeous. Can you imagine when it's cut? And as I showed you before we did the test, look at that, right? Alright, so this is like this. So this is a lemon chocolate marble sponge cake. But a chocolate butter frosting. I had it in the refrigerator because I made it earlier during the day. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pipe this frosting. So I'm going to be putting this tube into the piping bag. Okay, this is the biggest. Yeah, this is the biggest tube I have, and this is what the mouth looks like. So I think this is generally used when making like leaves and probably other patterns. Alright, so I'm going to get this frosting down into the piping bag. Sorry, I don't have my star tube. Alright. If I do like swirls, like circles. Alright, so we're going to do is y'all seeing it? This is our lemon chocolate with rose swirls. Guys, this is if you are proud of me, tell me in the comment section. I don't know what is missing. So this is the cake. So let's do a thumbnail. Let's enjoy. Let's enjoy. Guys, 2024 is over. It was an amazing year. That means I am 1 year on YouTube, 1 complete year. If you go back to my oldest video, and here is a screenshot, 1 year on YouTube. And guys, we did it. And in case you want to know how Tobago going, Tobago is okay. Tobago is still beautiful. It's still boasts being the greatest little island on planet Earth. 26 murders this year is sad. You know, very, very sad. And our hearts go out to the families of those who have passed. Right, some are from Tobago, some are not from Tobago, but the sentiment remains the same. All right, we are still grateful for so many things that we can enjoy despite the challenges. Guys, we continue to promote a lifestyle of not littering, not damaging the environment, protecting our natural ecosystems. All right, we continue to adopt friendly ways, friendly personalities, showing kindness, showing neighborly love. Guys, we continue to just love to eat food. All right, who don't like a nice stewed chicken and macaroni pie and the provision and the stew pork and, you know, all the coconut fish? Who don't like nice food, right? We continue to be a people who love to speak in our own dialect. You're here. But that is not in Tobago dialect, but you get the point. All right, we continue to be a people who love to talk, love to laugh, and don't imagine that some are we not quiet and introverted. Oh yes, we are a mix of everything, guys. All right, we continue to love all the villages and feel proud of the villages we born in. All right, we continue to show love and respect for young people. All right, even though we're failing in between sometimes. And we continue to show love and respect to the elderly. You know, we continue to show empathy and kindness, all right, to those around us who are you know, compromised for whatever reason, we can continue to hate and speak out against. All right, child sexual abuse. All right, and those sexual profanities. Right, we continue to love seeing the ocean. We just love seeing the ocean, seeing the beaches, while we driving, while we walking, while we eating, while we breathing. We just need to see the water. All right. So guys, Tobago there, and you there, but you need to be here. Like, why not? You know. So thank you all so much for showing love throughout this year. 1 year on YouTube is a milestone. Thank you for helping and pushing me to get monetized. Thank you for always going and coming. Thank you for always choosing to comment and liking the videos and subscribing because you love me and you love the idea of promoting the greatest little island on planet Earth. So why not? Alright? And the best is yet to come. Alright? The next year of this journey would have its own characteristic. Come along and let's enjoy this journey together. Road to 5,000.